HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the most humble of all, because all day we violate His laws and He still gives us more time. So for example, if you and me were good friends and one day I decide to just slap you in the face, you may like me and say, you know what, I don't like that you slapped me, but I'll forgive you. Now if I slapped you again 5 minutes later, say, hey, stop it, I like you, I don't want to fight you. But if I slapped you the third time, most likely you're going to give me a beating that I'm not going to forget. Why? You don't like being slapped. HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't only get slapped. We spit on Him, we step on Him, we curse Him. People say they don't believe in Him. People ask questions about where did He come from. People ask different type of things or think different type of things that are literally anti-God. They start organizations against God. They have entire websites against God. And He sits there quietly, mercifully, saying, I'm going to give you more time to do tshuva. I'm going to give you more time to fix yourself. I know that you have evil inclination. I know that you have peer pressure. This guy influenced you. That guy influenced you. All types of things influence you to do certain things, and that's the reason why you're doing it. So I'm going to give you more time to turn around and come back to me. I'm going to help you out a little bit. Sometimes I'm going to give you hardship that you're going to realize that your friends can't help you. So I'm going to give you that hardship in order for you to realize that you need me. Not that you should believe in me, that you actually need me. And He waits for certain people more than they deserve. Quite frankly, all of us, more than we deserve. But that mercy, it has a limit per se, according to His own rules, which is He gave Himself a rule that He's not allowed to put a wicked person in the same place as a righteous person after they leave this world. Meaning, even though the wicked person was funny and nice and he gave charity, but if he was wicked according to the Torah and he violated Shabbat and he wasted seed and he was married to a Goya and so on and so forth, even though a lot of people like him, it doesn't matter to Hashem. What matters is how was our relationship? So if a person finishes their life that way, once they get up to Shemaim, there's no more mercy. There's no mercy. At that point, there's judgment. Here there's mercy. The mercy is that I'll give you more and more time. I'll give you more and more opportunities to turn things around. If you turn things around, I'll welcome you with open arms as if nothing ever happened. Which is something that a human being can't do. Why? If you look at, for example, marriage. If a normal woman, loves her husband, she is going to care a lot about him. But if one day, after they're married for, it doesn't matter, 1 day or 50 years, she finds out he cheated on her, relationship is over. Why? I know it's not a matter of just the physicality. It's a matter that his heart that he dedicated to me, he gave it to somebody else, I want nothing to do with him. Now if he says I'm sorry, you can say I'm sorry until you're blue in the face. Even if I forgive you, it's only partial forgiveness. Why? Because I still know you did it. And I still know that, you know what, you're not 100% with me. So the relationship, even if she's willing to take him back, which is not normal, but nonetheless it happens, the relationship can still never ever be the same, and most likely it's just a matter of time before it breaks anyway. Why? Because she knows he's a cheater. He's not honest. So she's never going to trust him again. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is different. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I know you cheated on me your whole life. 20, 30, 40, 50 years, you cheated on me. You went to Buddha, you went to Jesus, you went to Islam, you went to pork, you went to beef lo mein from the Chinese menu. You went to all types of things that I said no. But then one day you got a chidus from some guy that came from New York to Florida, and he gave you some insight. Wow, I want to believe in Hashem. I love Hashem. What do? And all of a sudden you start changing your whole life. I love Hashem, I love Hashem, I love Hashem. I'm going to do everything He says, and Hashem says, I love you too. As if nothing ever happened. All the past, let it be past. But that's assuming you did real tshuva. Not you did it today and you're back to being a shah next week. You did real tshuva, you repented, you're sorry for it, you're not going to do it again, and so on and so forth. So that's also another aspect of the unlimited mercy that Hashem has, which is something that a human being simply can't do. Can't do, because we have emotions that are subject to our own mentality, our own limitations. And even when we say that we forgive somebody, most of the time, we don't forgive 100%. Let's call it that. Most of the time, there's a part of us that, I still hate him, a little bit. I still hate him. I forgive you, but in my heart, I hate you. but I forgive you, I love you. You give a hug, you give the hug, but in reality, you look at me the wrong way. Why? Because that's us. That's the way we are. We have a nature that, okay, I'll forgive you, but I'm always going to watch out for you to see if you can do it again. Which means what? I don't 100% forgive you. Even Yosef HaTzadik, Torah says, Yosef HaTzadik, when did he die? At what age? 110 years old. Why did he die at 110 years old? He lost, all of his brothers died at 120. He died at 110. Why? Gemara says, because he didn't forgive his brothers 100%. He lost 10 years because he didn't forgive his brothers 100%. Even though he said, I forgive you, even though he gave them power and strength, and he said, I love you, and everything is good, in his heart, which HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows, he didn't forgive them 100%. So for that, he lost 10 years. If Yosef HaTzadik couldn't forgive 100%, needless to say, it's very hard for us to forgive 100%, especially for big things. I'm not talking about if somebody is late to an appointment. You didn't forgive them. If you didn't forgive them for that, then there's something wrong with you. You're supposed to forgive people. I'm talking about for big things. Somebody really did you wrong. You're supposed to forgive people 100%, but in general, it is very, very difficult. You have to be on a very high level of Kedusha in order to be able to forgive people 100%. What level of Kedusha is that? You have to be as humble as you can possibly be. Meaning that you have to put yourself in a situation where somebody spits on you and say, wow, it's raining? Wow, I can't believe it's raining. That's the type of personality you have to have. And everybody here can do it. Everybody here can do it. Meaning you're creating an excuses for his crime. Justifying his crime. Why? Because you don't want to be angry at him. This requires work. Requires work on your character. And if you do that, you'll succeed. And if you're merciful on other people, then they'll be merciful on you in Shamayim. If you're not merciful on other people, then obviously, needless to say, they won't be merciful on you in Shamayim. So ideally, we should forgive 100%. Naturally, it's impossible for us, which means that the only way that we can get to that point is by working on our character traits, our midot, and B'ezrat Hashem, our Torah.